Dumelang everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. It's Ona here from SA Beauty Secrets. So I decided to vlog my trip when I went to Eastern Cape in Gqeberha, St. Francis. So I actually took this trip last year in 2025. I'm only posting it now because I honestly forgot about it. But then I remembered how much of a good time I had, and I was like, okay, let me just release this vlog. So we landed in Eastern Cape at Chief David Stuurman in Gqeberha. So we landed there, I think around like maybe 7 or 8. So it's still early in the morning, but we were just there admiring the location and just taking content as per usual. And honestly, I was just admiring my lashes. I'm like, oh my goodness, these sets. And I did them, guys. So after having brunch, we just decided to go and buy some supplies. So we needed water, fruits, whatever that we needed for breakfast. And we were just walking around the Fountains Mall. So this mall is very cute. It's giving like Four Ways Mall, Mall of Africa, and then maybe Main Lane, but it's a very nice mall. Everything was just there. And what I like about it is that they didn't finish their stocks, hey? Because I feel like us here, there are no clothes left. So I really like this mall. So at this point, we just decided to do some sightseeing. So we just went to the local beach and just saw the ocean. Yo, this is a very beautiful ocean, Shem. This hue of blue, I don't know which hue this is, but I'm definitely a fan of. I just remember feeling so serene, at peace. I feel like Sade was playing in the background at this point. So yeah. So at this point, it was time for lunch. So we decided to go to this ocean basket by the ocean, and we would have had a killer view of the ocean. But unfortunately, the people here who were supposed to serve us were very rude. So we then decided to go to the Oriental restaurant literally next door, like a couple of centimeters away. But yeah, it was definitely a blessing because this food was amazing, and you guys will see it towards the end of the vlog. I'm gonna show you guys how the food was. My newest look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she's too scary. My hope is fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know what she do down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract girl, baby. In the meantime, hope you do what you want. Maybe I don't love myself, I don't know. Leave me here out for myself. See me in the mirror, I doubt myself.
Well, I've been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. I'm gone for a year, only feel like months. Life moves fast and you do what you want. I decide what I want. Hope you do what you want.
Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a couch.
Honestly, guys, this was definitely the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Like waking up to this in the morning, ow, Hashem. Like I felt like my phone, because this is before I changed my phone, so my previous phone, it didn't show, you know, all that it needed to show.
So come close, won't you? Won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We can have this place on earth. Take you there, I'll take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We can have this place on earth. Take you there, I'll take you there. Take you there.
So for activities, we decided to do zip lining. So the zip line, and we did it 8 times. So you go from this point to this point 8 times. So this was definitely interesting. I think they also had like quad biking or something like that. But this is the activity that we decided to do. So here we decided to drive to Neisna, which was 3 hours away. We decided to do the boat ride. The boat ride, I believe it was like 4 something, if I'm not mistaken. And I definitely recommend doing this because I saw everyone who goes to Neisna goes to this specific point. So we just decided to go there and do our boat ride and just explore Neisna.
If you don't know yourself, that you are alone. Even if you don't love yourself.
So for lunch, we decided to go for a local restaurant. And what I can say is that in Gauteng, we are being scammed in terms of shrimp. They're giving us 2 small shrimp because these ones were ginormous, guys. They were ginormous. So yeah, we need to talk about that. So for another activity that we tried, it was the Tetekama hiking trail. So here, before we went to the actual hiking, we just decided to walk along the beaches, and it was cold. I don't know why I was wearing a skirt. I don't know what was happening with me, but I slayed anyways. But it was definitely cold, and I just was just looking at the area, how beautiful it was, how thick the forest is, as you guys can see. But I just decided to take a walk along the beach. So I'd literally never experienced something like this. I believe they call it the suspension bridge. You are literally walking on top of the ocean. So this is what I came for. Sintle sintle. This is what I came for, and I was nervous, but I was in awe too much to be scared. So at this point, it was time for us to go home. So we just decided to go back to the same airport and board. I think it was like an hour and a half. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my vlog. Please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who's interested.